happy to be participating in this function organized at Satyabama University. More so because this marks the 3 years of the Satyabama satellites, which was designed by faculty and students of the university and had the sensors to measure the methane. Till now, more than 15 satellites by universities have been launched by ISRO and built by Indian universities, including IITs and the Satyabama University. At IIST also, we are working on 3 separate class of nano satellite or CubeSats. One is called AHAN-1, which is being totally designed by our students and faculty. The second one is a collaborative satellite called InspireSat, which is with the University of Colorado. And from the University of Colorado, Dr. Amal Chandran, our partner in Colorado, also came on video for today's function. The third CubeSat, what we are designing, is called ARREST, which is Autonomous Reconfigurable Space Telescope. This is a collaboration between IIST, Caltech, and University of Surrey. The concept of ARREST is to launch small separate CubeSat which can be changed once in space to build a larger telescope. In addition, on 1st of April this year on PSLV C45, we launched a payload called ARIS, Advanced Retarding Potential Analyzer for Ionospheric Studies. The payload is still functioning. It measures the ion and electron number density and temperature in space. So space education, participation by the academia in the space is enhancing day by day, and more students should be encouraged to join space engineering, technology and education program, including space sciences and application such as astronomy, remote sensing, photogrammetry and large area geoanalytics. Thank you very much. Conducted a study on building a design on how to measure the atmospheric constituents of exoplanet. Exoplanets are those planets which are in the other stars outside the solar system. So they are very far away. So we have working on a conceptual design to measure the atmosphere which is through a system as these planets come in front of their star, the star light gets modified as per the atmospheric constituent. So we want to measure that change. So we have come up with a design and we have proposed to ISRO to accept this as one of their future missions.
Nano satellite. Not only that, we also want this to be a yearly practice so that many students and teachers will have an occasion to come and spend the day with us and be benefited to understand all the frontier areas of research. To this end, our Chancellor, Dr. Marie-Jeanne Johnson, and our President of our Trust, Dr. Mary Johnson, have been extremely motivating, and they have supported this initiative. So on behalf of both of them, on behalf of the entire administration, I am so pleased to invite each and every one of you to this August gathering, and a special word of mention for Dr. Sheila Rani, who is actually the coordinator for the Science Day function. Ma'am was also the technical lead head for this nano satellite, which was fabricated here and later it was done. But for those of you who think this satellite program was something like firing a cracker, it was not a fireworks. Nearly 10 students and 10 faculty members were completely isolated for nearly 8 months, and they were living in Sriharikota, and they made this project possible. So it was a very untiring effort from the part of both the students and staff who really worked towards the satellite launch program. And today,
good morning to all. I and my colleague are very happy to participate in the Dr. Jeppiaar Science Awareness Day. Particularly, I am very delighted to interact with the students. I am here to talk on the Indian nuclear program, which is a very clean and green energy. At the same time, look back, since it is a Science Awareness Day, we must also look at how science was developed from the centuries. So harnessing nuclear energy is one of the finest science, finest minds were working on this from 19th century onwards. Man has all the quest to know about how small a matter can be. This is very old questions. It has been in our ancient civilization, either it is in Greece or India. This has been there always. How small a matter can be. The word atom was coined by Greek philosophers. However, their ideas were founded in philosophical reasoning, and as a result, their views on what atoms look like is different from what we see it now. It was not until the 19th century that these ideas were refined and by great scientists. To start with, let me recollect Martin Kalproth in the year 1789. Uranium was discovered, and it was named after the planet Uranus. And in the year 1895, you all know about X-rays. Ranjan was working on a cathode ray tubes, cathode rays. You all must have studied. When he was working on he was looking at something like Crookes dark space. Some of you must have heard. When it's a dark space, when you want to study, you have to cover it with a cloth, okay? And at a distance, he kept it something like barium platinocyanide, okay? It was glowing. And he did not understand why it is glowing. He called that as X-rays. That is how X-ray was discovered. And he did not patent it, and he got the first Nobel Prize in the year 1901. Becquerel, in the year 1896, he was using uranium crystal to photograph the uranium crystal. He used to keep the uranium crystal in the sun